Hey guys, here's a story about me in Africa who went through hell. It's a pretty fun story. I was fruitarian for about I think 8-9 months already. I was eating mostly mangoes, like Mono Island, like Mango Island, just eating mangoes for like 6 months, and then papayas, and then mangoes and papayas, seriously. And I was fasting every 2-3 weeks for like 5 days at a time, 3 days, 7, 10. Like, I was nuts on detox. And I was doing sun gazing every day, barefoot, nearly naked all day, doing yoga, and with like good people. And anyway, I was living the life. And then I got malaria. Yeah, malaria. People are all like, ooh, malaria. So guess what? I was with a nurse at that time. We were like couch surfing at a place, me and my friends. And he said, yeah, you got malaria, definitely. You got to go to the hospital like right now. And the symptoms were pretty clear. I had pain in all of my joints. I had mucus coming out of my chest, like so much mucus. As for a fruitarian, that was really weird. So, and I had fever. I was tired. So yeah, anyway, I got it, and I just stopped eating a little bit, and 3 days later it was gone. 4 days. I ate less for 3 days, and on the 4th day I was fine. Can you believe this? And then my buddy got it, Sunshine, Nick, from Australia. He got it, and he fasted for 4 or 5 days, and he healed. I did Reiki on him every day, and he's got a bit of more like his body's not so good. He was on his deathbed for a year before he turned raw, and his body's really bad. But anyway, he freaking healed malaria. So what happened is that the news came, the village's schools came. The village schools came. Sorry for my English. It is my second language. And then the radio channel came. There was also the mayor who came, a church. Everybody wanted to meet us first, because we were like the white people in their village. It's pretty rare. But then when they heard about the malaria case that I healed, I was like, what? Impossible. It's a miracle. They're all religious. They all wanted to know if we were loving Jesus. But he said that we were not. Anyway, so that's not the end of the story, though. The craziest part of the story is when I got it a second time. Afterwards, I went alone. The community split up, and I found land, and I was alone on my land in Kenya after everybody left. It was the end of the fruitarian community in Africa. So much drama, no more money, so poor management on my side. Anyway, a bunch of failures, but anyway, the story is I got malaria again. And this time I was eating githeri, which is beans and corn with a bit of salt. I was eating this every night. I was like raw till 4. And this is important. Guys, if you're not fully raw, 100% raw, you're not immune to all these crazy stuff out there, because 90% raw is very different than 100% raw. And that story proves it, because what happened after was the worst thing ever. I almost died. And I know someone else who almost died. Who did die. forgot his name. Was it Milos? Poor guy. He was some German kid, like 27-year-old. He was the same age as me when I was there, when I got malaria and when I almost died, but he died. He did 7-day fasting, dry fasting, and he died. Very sad. He was there for the same reasons as I was. Built Fruitarian Eco-Village and yeah, spread the word. Very, very sad. But anyway, I fasted for 12 days because I didn't know it was malaria. I thought I was just sick, just detox. So I just fasted for 12 days, and then I lost my sight. I lost my legs, couldn't walk. Took me months to relearn. I lost my sight for a few days. I didn't know dream from reality. I couldn't tell. It was hell. I almost died. Seriously, I almost died. I had to like fall off my bed to go poop or piss, which was like 2 meters from my bed. I was like pooping in my own hut, pretty much, for whatever I was pooping, you know, very small. And then, yeah, it's kind of, it's things like that. You try not to do that. I mean, I almost died, and I still pay the price because it's been about 10 years now, and I still have weaknesses from that time. My face aged like 5 years on that week, 2 weeks, whatever. And yeah, no, I don't recommend anyone to fast if you got malaria and if you're not fully fruitarian. And also, the guy also wasn't fully fruitarian. He was eating a little bit of cooked food at night too. So yeah, big difference. Anyway, I found a way to get home. Called my mom. It was Christmas. Didn't even plan on going home, and she heard me, and I was crying because I was pretty much dying. And when you die, you know, when you're dying, you call your mom. That's what I heard. Even if you're like on the battlefield and a war, you know, you scream for mommy, mommy. And that's all I was doing. And so yeah, near-death experience on a fruitarian diet. Don't recommend it to just not treat yourself. I eventually went to a tropical hospital in Montreal, treating clinical diseases only, in McGill University Clinic, hospital, whatever. And they gave me those pills, pharmaceuticals, yay! Seriously, like we can say all the bad things we want, but there's some good stuff about it. They gave me a couple pills, and then boom, the fever was gone and everything was gone. Finally healed malaria. And here's my shelter. Anyway, yeah, bottom line is this: careful, guys. If you're doing fasting for treating viruses or strong parasites, make sure you're fully raw, or that the virus doesn't attack your hemoglobin. You know, I don't know about the COVID, but I think you're probably all right on the COVID. I heard it resets. Well, fasting does reset your immune system. So anyway, the COVID doesn't exist. It's called influenza. That's what it actually is. Always been there. Always been killing old people. And now they make a big deal out of it. They decided. But anyway, long live conspiracy. Ah! See ya.